Well, what I remember is that we didn't. It was scheduled only like the year before it happened because the NCAA allowed an extra game for teams that year. So the following year, I should say. So it didn't. We didn't have a long time to think about it because it wasn't on the schedule very long. But we never really dwelt upon the significance of it. We just prepared for it like it was just another football game against a really good football program, football team. So and out of respect for, Coach McKay and Coach Bryant, them being who they are and the friends that they were, I'm sure it was an easy game to put together relatively because of their friendship, So, they may have known themselves whatever the outcome of that game would have significance, but as players, we kind of just, prepared for it. And those that grew up in the South, those are the black players, African-American players who grew up in the South, might have had some hesitation about it. But me, I grew up in California, Southern California, and, I figured if they scheduled a game, in the Deep South, that they were going to, watch out for us and take care of us because, those times in that era were pretty dicey at times, but I figured that everything would be squared away. That was just because I was so young and possibly naive. But anyway, nothing ever happened, and I believe that was because of the greatness of Coach Bryant and how much people respected him and the love of Alabama football, So, all that played into it. And, we didn't do anything special but just prepare for a football game like we normally did.
So there was some anxiety, some nervousness around your teammates of coming into Birmingham in such a unique time period?
Oh, yeah, it was. Because, you got to figure, the game was 2 years after Dr. King was assassinated. We were in the middle of the Vietnam War. There was civil rights stuff going on all the time. And, just a lot of things happening in that era of time, just in life in general, that had everybody a little bit uneasy, But yeah, there were players who had grew up in Alabama, grew up in Texas, and, they were a little bit nervous about it, I probably should have been, but I didn't, I just, was a nut, idiot young kid, so I just wanted to play football and wanted to play well if I got a chance to play, So, yeah, there was, but it turned out nothing happened, and except a great football game that left its mark on college football.
What was your playing weight then?
Probably about, I'm going to say probably between 210 and 215.
Okay, which at that time was I'm not trying to put words here, but that was a giant in the backfield.
I was a big, tall running back, yes. I was like 6'3", 215 pounds, yeah. So I was kind of different than the normal running back, but, I had played it all in high school. I played linebacker, too, so I could have played either side of the ball. But I wanted to play offense when I went to USC, and I got the opportunity to. But I had enough athletic ability to be able to do, play that or linebacker or tight end or whatever, So I was just blessed with that athletic ability through, my parents and blessings from God. So, but, so I guess, I was a big back at that point in time, yeah.
We are talking right now to Sam Cunningham on a Throwback Thursday presented by Brion Hardin Construction. We're talking about that USC-Alabama game that really changed our program. We talk about the return trip, and we're going to get to that 71 game here in just a couple of minutes. But the Trojans came into Legion Field. Alabama, certainly a team that was respected. They outgained Alabama over 300 yards, but they have 559 yards as far as total offense. Sam Cunningham rumbled for 135 yards, 2 touchdowns, and needed only 12 carries to do that. I guess you were just feeling it that night at 12 carries and 135 yards.
Well, I don't know. I didn't start. what's so crazy about it. I was like the backup fullback, and normally in our offense, the fullbacks did not carry the ball very often, but for some unknown reason that evening, Charlie Evans, who was the starter, myself and Bill Holland, we were able to carry the ball a lot more than we normally did as fullbacks. So, feeling it, I don't know about all that. I just know I didn't want to make any mistakes because we were so competitive in our program that if you made mistakes, you probably didn't get a chance to play very much anymore. So, I in my short time of being a Trojan, I understood that philosophy. So therefore, my mindset was, if I got a chance to play, was to play well, not make any mistakes, and so I could get a chance to play the following Saturday. That's pretty much my game plan, and of course it worked out way better than that, and that's why we're talking on the telephone now, and people see what they see in college football now to a certain extent.